Kiryu-san.
Alright, Kiryu-san, if we're gonna meet Sawashiro and Bina, we'll need to take a taxi. Headed to the Shiryu clan's branch office. I can show you the way. Right, well, conveniently, there's a taxi right over here. Also, another random briefcase. 500. Yeah, I think we can afford it. To the headquarters. Well, branch office.
No. Is this where?
The Seiryu set up shop? Yep.
Hello, Chino.
Seeing your clan's former headquarters like this.
Guess it must have gone vacant after the Great Dissolution. Now here they are, the new owners.
Ijincho's just not big enough for them anymore. That's how fast the Seiryu clan's growing. It's like they're quietly taking over. Hearing about it's one thing, but seeing it in person's another.
Kiryu-san?
Unbelievable. The symbol of the Tojo clan, falling into the hands of outsiders. To think I'd live to see the day.
Let's go. Standing around won't get us any closer to the boys in charge.
I think you've pretty much determined it there. It's GTA mixed with Persona. Yeah, it's got the Persona mini games and just GTA running around smacking people.
Hang back for now. You get caught here, it's all over. The same for Sunny, I suppose. Guess it's up to me to sort this out.
Namba solo mission.
Hey, good day to you. My name's Nanba. I heard Sawashiro-san might be around.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, well, you see, Sawashiro-san and I go way back. He actually paid for my trip to Hawaii the other day, so I thought I'd swing by and say thanks.
Nobody told me he was taking any appointments. Now kindly get gone.
Hey, just give him a call.
Like that. What's wrong with popping in and saying hello? Besides, there's something important we need to ask him.
Look, I can't let you through. And I already told you why.
Oh, come on. Then how about you set me up a meeting with Ebina-san? You know, your captain? Why, me and him were having a chat just the other day. All you gotta do is tell him Nanba's here.
What part of no don't you understand? You trying to get yourself killed, pal?
I'm Narasaki, lieutenant of the Seiryu clan. Seems here there was a slight misunderstanding. Allow me to set things straight.
In which way? You're about to kick our ass or let us
Finally,
through?
Someone who can talk some sense.
I have instructions from Captain Ebina. You're all to be welcomed as our guests. He also said there's no need to ask your name.
Really, Narasaki-san? You're gonna take him in?
They say the newbies don't know jack shit, but I didn't think it was this bad. How could anyone not recognize you? I'd like to personally apologize for this dimwit.
I want to talk to Sawashiro. Where is he?
You'll see him soon enough. But first, please come in. No way.
They're all standing on ceremony just for me? Don't I feel special?
That's him.
Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you. It's truly an honor. I am Sawashiro of the Seiryu clan.
Didn't expect you to roll out the red carpet.
My
I'm a
apologies if we caught you off guard.
Let's face it,
However,
we are a
I felt it
celebrity,
was
though.
necessary. After all, with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance now gone, it falls on us to become the banner for Yakuza all over the country. Such a task requires the utmost prestige. It's perhaps the only way to bring them all together.
Right. So line up the troops and have them stare down your guests. That's your idea of prestige.
You'll have to forgive us. Well, there's little use in standing around out here. Captain Ebina is waiting for you inside. If you follow Narasaki, he'll lead you straight to him.
I don't need a guide.
I know my way around this place.
Is that right? So your mind's still intact, huh? Glad to hear at least that's still worth a damn.
I'm sorry.
I recognize his voice actor, but I can't remember who it is, though.
We can keep this up if you really want to. But fair warning. If you're just testing your luck, pick another day. I don't have time for games.
I thought they were all supposed to not know who he is. They're just going, who is he? What? I don't know. We just been told to bow. I don't know.
You've got to be kidding me.
So, we're going to talk about the dirtbag in the shades? Oh, yeah. Think his name is Narasaki. Cocky guys like him come with the territory. Don't let it get to you. Easy for you to say. I was ready to go to war. Glad you've got my back. So, this is the Tojo clan headquarters. I mean. Yeah, like, we kicked in the door here. Namba, you were here at the time. Or was he? Was this one point maybe Namba wasn't with us? Possibly. First time for me, too. Crazy I'm actually here. You know, this almost reminds me of the inside of the Diet building. I went there on a field trip back in grade school.
Ah.
Seeing the Yakuza headquarters and Japanese government look similar? Bold comparison. Hey, I wasn't trying to make a point, just saying what it felt. They're both official feeling. Well, whatever they are. Just remember, this isn't a field trip. Sorry, got swept up in the excitement. Ebina's probably waiting for us in the meeting room. It's upstairs. Hey, it's your neck of the woods. By all means, lead the way. Though first, let's see if there's any loot around. Take it this was here last time. Pretty big vase. Something catch your eye? Oh, you're going to appraise it for us, Kiryu-san. Alright, give us a number. No. Oh, no. Just figured I could use it in a pinch. What? How kind of pinch do you have in mind? Coming here was never all that straightforward. Force of habit. Danger around every corner. Guess we'll guess you've still got it, Kiryu-san. Is that a compliment? Okay. Not meant to go through there, but can we have a peek? Yeah, this is where we threw hands with Kiryu. Kasuga and Kiryu did their manly thing of stripping off and just beating the snot out of a load of guys. This place is huge. Guess this is for banquets and the like, huh? Well, I don't know all the details, but they have held funerals for some in the past chairman here. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, it does have that vibe. Yeah, at least two took place here. Though I guess one did turn out to be fake. Did you say fake? They faked Chairman's funeral? Yeah. I've actually heard rumors about that. I knew schemes were given to the Tojo clan, but I never thought they'd go that far. And now I gotta know more. Tell us the story later. If I'm up to it. Anything stashed in here? And we go through the doors. Nope. Very solid. Yeah, we definitely beat up a bunch of dudes in here. It's like the last stand of those that were loyal versus the horde of those that were trying to take over. Seems like they take good care of them. These flowers are pretty expensive too. How can you tell? We have little displays like this back in the club. Still, there's no way we could ever expend this much. Huh. Didn't know you'd liked flowers, Kiryu-san. Kind of surprised, honestly.
No.
Well, I thought I'd make a good cover if someone starts shooting. So much for being surprised. Alright. We've assessed the cover and the weapons at hand. Time to go pick a fight. No?
Excuse me.
Used to be a chairman for the Tojo clan, right? Just for a short while. I quit pretty soon after. Short term in office, huh? Any reason? I mean, if we're talking Yakuza, chairman of Tojo clan is like creme de la creme of promotions, right?
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I've wondered about that too.
Right.
Oh, sure. I guess when I was younger, I did dream of rich, well-off life. But then, well, I found something more important than that. As to whether or not I made the right choice, that's hard to say. Oh, you thinking you regret it? I don't know.
Excuse me.
You know, even the past is weighing you down. You've always got today. Just have to tell yourself that the choices you made along the way were the right ones. And Chan? Besides, there's no guarantee what's happening now is a result of all of that. Seriously. And, hey, if you ever need an ear, I'm here, alright? I'd even help set up Ichiban's first date. Friendly advice is my specialty. Wouldn't that prove the opposite? No, thanks. When the time comes, I'll keep that in mind. Talking about setting up dates, like, she stood right there and she shot our boy down pretty damn hard. So, I'm not sure whether your advice was any good.
Huh.
It's one fancy painting. You know anything about this one, Kiryu-san? No, couldn't tell you.
Oh, wow.
On Egmont? From Germany? No, don't know. Supposedly he was influenced by Rembrandt, though he typically only painted landscapes in his lifetime. Some kind of art critic or something? Customers talk to you about pretty much anything, you know. Helps to be well-rounded in my line of work.
I see.
That's impressive either way. Is the meeting room?
No.
No, not here. Just taking a minute to reminisce.
Excuse me.
Special memories or something? Actually, I jumped through the glass over there. Shouldn't have asked. That's something. Yeah, someone sure has some taste.
Kiryu-san.
Was this thing here back in your day? Certainly hope not. I'd expect more, here you go. Then again, something about it might speak to him. No kidding. Okay, I think the meeting's there, right? Lots of old books. So I'll put this bookshelf. Used to say, maybe they're trying to look smart. Well, if that's the case, shouldn't they get rid of that?
Yes.
Right. Nothing at the end here that we miss by going the other way. Nope. Good. Alright. Let's
I
go.
got some more fight in me.
Here. Abena, huh? You know, the last time we spoke, I thought maybe we actually trust him.
It's you.
Situation called for it. Just don't let your guard down.
Okay.
Right.
Well now, maybe I should have led you here after all. I was starting to think you got lost.
Shut your mouth. If I needed you around, I'd have said so.
The Tojo clan's 4th chairman. I can only assume you don't care much for what we've done with the place. However, you should know this building was all but left to rot. We took it upon ourselves to restore it.
I take it you're Ebina?
I am. And I presume you're familiar with Sawashiro-san?
Yeah. Although, I've never seen him with the same pin twice. You're supposed to be behind bars. But I see that's not the case.
I'm flattered you've heard of me.
It's amazing what money and power can do when it comes to getting people out of jail.
Go on. Take a seat.
I'd rather stand.
Kiryu-san?
I can only hope you're willing to talk. But maybe you ought to find a different chair first.
What? Excuse you?
That chair belongs to the head of the Tojo clan, and no one else. Take my word for it. A lot of blood's been spilled over just the chance to sit where you are now. Maybe you don't mean any offense, but you're not even close to earning that spot. And I'll be damned if I play along.
Bastard! You better watch your fucking words!
It's all right, Narasaki.
Captain.
This was to be expected. In fact, I'd want nothing less from a man of his stature. Let's try this again. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Now then, shall we get started? Kiryu-san?
I see the Seiryu clan's grown quite big. With all the Yakuza left behind, it's no surprise. And your goal is to help them along?
Yes. As I'm sure you're aware, the civilian world is far from forgiving to our kind.
Okay, but what about all those people who were able to make it, yet you pulled them right back in?
Just when I thought
Some
they were
here
out,
has
they
plenty of
pull me
data to
back
back that
in.
up.
Perhaps that data's oversimplified. There's rarely, if ever, a smooth transition back to society. What a Yakuza needs more than anything is structure, stability, and the means to make a living. So for them to join our clan is a temporary measure on that road to rehabilitation.
Want to know what else I hear? That you're moving operations to Hawaii.
You have keen ears. Queen of the Komi Jewel indeed. At any rate, you could say we're blessed to have a business partner there.
Business partner?
Not sure.
Be a man that runs a certain cult.
Our biggest source of income right now is storing waste that can't be disposed of. However, I can't take any credit for that idea. Someone else had thought it up, and they'd been doing it in Hawaii long before I met them. That would be Palekana, a local religious group.
What? Polikana?
They're also the ones who helped Akane-san escape to Hawaii 40 years ago. I take it you've already heard of them.
You could say that.
If I can step back a moment. I needed Sawashiro's reputation in order to set the second great dissolution into motion. And while he was still behind bars, he confided in me one of his deepest regrets. That was, of course, about Akane-san. As such, the more I learned, the more interest I developed in the group that brought her to safety. And as I dug deeper, I learned about their waste management business. There's a special island Palekana owns where they run a facility quite similar to ours.
Ah, so the training facility for the brainwashed kids is going to also be where they're storing all the illegal stuff.
To them, they were extremely generous with their knowledge. They understood our objective as cleansing the sins of society, and even offered to take in former Yakuza on our behalf.
So you're saying all the fresh new faces in the Seiryu clan are getting sent to Nele Island?
Correct. Everything that's happening in our Yokohama warehouse is simply a precursor to that. Right now, our joint venture with Polycana is our top priority.
But I thought Nele Island was sacred to them. I hear only a select few of their followers are allowed to set foot there. Yet you plan to dump your Yakuza on their shores?
I see you've done your homework. But yes, we've already worked out the details together. Besides, all our men will be doing is transporting the cargo by sea and unloading it off the boat. As it were, they'd hardly be leaving footprints in the sand. A far cry from desecrating their holy land, wouldn't you say? Polycana understands this as well.
Never guessed religion and the underworld would ever go hand in hand. Aside from that, why'd you send Kasuga over to Hawaii?
I sent Ichi to Hawaii for one thing. To reunite with Akane-san, who said she wanted to meet him. So whatever becomes of it, it's got nothing to do with the Seiryu clan.
Sawashiro, are you aware of what's happening to Akane-san right now?
What do you mean?
That she's being hunted by
She's being
everyone.
hunted down by gangsters, all on Polycana's orders. But their real target is the girl she has with her. And if they're caught, they won't make it out alive.
Impossible.
Is that true, what you just said?
I take it neither of you knew?
I can assure you...
Or else they're playing dumb.
After all, they're integral to the Second Great Dissolution.
So you're saying we're making this up?
I'm saying flinging words at each other would be pointless. Do you have any proof you can show us?
Well,
It's all with
That
Ichi.
said, this is coming from none other than Kiryu-san. We don't mean to make light of that. How about you give us some time? We'll look into Polycana once again.
what would you do if Polycana turns out just like what I told you?
I'd rather not make any speculations at the moment. As the Tojo clan 4th chairman, I'm sure you, of all people, understand the weight of a Yakuza's words.
I see. And if that's your stance, I think we're done here.
Thank you for the visit, and for the valuable information. Perhaps when things settle down, we can treat you to dinner.
Yeah. Let's hope that's possible.
Come on, kids, we're leaving. It has that energy about it.
well, we sure showed their asses. Can't believe you got Sawashiro acting on his best behavior.
Seriously. And even though we were deep in Yakuza territory, I didn't feel scared one bit.
I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got much out of it.
No? But didn't we at least learn that the Seiryu clan's connected to Polycana?
Right. But we're still left to wonder whether Ebina really knows what Bryce is up to. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I suppose.
Send this one to Joe.
Oh, you're heading out early, are you? Catch you
We
later.
have need of
As in, we might see you when you get back home,
By
or
the way,
Oh.
think of anything else for the
are you liable to be checking in maybe tomorrow? Depending on how the year's doing.
And you know what? Maybe it's because I haven't been to HQ in a while. But I just thought of something important.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it might not be the fun activity you were thinking. But I want to pay my respects to some people who were close to me.
All right, well, we'll see.
No.
You take care regardless, whatever you're up to. And,
come along.
yeah, if we see you later, we see you later. If not,
I'd be grateful if you did.
have a cool
It'd
weekend.
get a little gloomy without some company.
I'm happy to hear you think of us that way. We'll do everything we can to support you, Kiryu-san.
Also, who's running her business? Who's running the entire
Let's go.
Komijul whilst she's
Yeah.
gallivanting around town with us? I think knocking around before we go. Oh, there's a case over there. More smoke bombs. Alright. Hop in the cab. Head to the cemetery. Kazuma's grave.
Sorry to drag you all out here. Let's say we head back.
You're all done?
Yeah. I managed to clean up their gravestones and talk to them a bit about my life.
If I can ask, who were these people?
Well, they're my family. Of course, none of us are blood related, but it's never been about that. And it doesn't make them any less precious. Every time I come here, I get this strange feeling. I've always been the type to rush in and never think ahead. So I assumed if anyone was gonna die first, it'd be me. Yet here I am now, talking to them, even though they're long gone.
Howdy, Mallow.
I come to pay my respects for the first time in forever, and who do I see? Almost like Kazuma himself had a hand in it.
Date-san.
Long time no see. Gonna guess your buddies there are safe.
Oh, yeah.
Just finished off work. About to go and get some sleep.
Wait, doesn't this mean your cover's blown?
No. He's good. If anyone's aware of anything, it's him.
I take it you must be Detective Date?
And that would make you Sunhee, the so-called face of Ijincho. Never could stay away from trouble, could you?
I think we'll be heading back, Kiryu-san. You look like you got some catching up to do.
Appreciate that.
Hey, no worries. You fellas enjoy.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare off your new pals. But hey, what are the chances? I say we catch up on old times. That is, if you've got time.
Sure.
It's the one thing I have precious little left.
Been so long since the two of us have had a sip, I figured it ought to be here. And speaking of a sip, that one's all you get. Meanwhile, I'll be helping myself to the bar.
Greedy old drunk? You sure Mama won't mind?
Just so happens today's her day off.
Once again, another bar that just serves round ice cubes.
You're getting thin. I admit that caught me off guard.
Really? You can tell that easy, huh?
Well, yeah. When it comes to studying you, I hold a Guinness World Record. So, is it that bad?
Yeah. And when the doctor found out I was running around like this, he nearly burst the vessel.
Let me guess. More nonsense from the Daidoji faction.
In Hawaii, there was a girl who reminded me of Haruka. Her name's Lonnie. She's just an innocent kid. Yet here she is, running for her life. All for some asshole's convenience. I can't help but want to save her.
Sounds like something you'd say. Always putting your neck out for others, aren't you?
Well, with the clock ticking, I'm supposed to be enjoying my final moments. At least according to Namba and them.
Sure. But you've never been the type to look after yourself.
Well, there's been a lot on my mind, now that it's come to this. Looking back, I almost didn't make it. When Nishiki and Yumi died, I thought, if only I could go with them. But what stopped me in the end was actually something you told me.
I said something that important?
You know damn well you did. Don't you have someone precious to protect? I figured that must be what's pushing me still.
In that case, you can't clock out just yet. After all, you want to protect that kid, right?
Yeah.
Then now's the time you get back your gusto. Still free to stick around a while?
Come on. How long has it been? I'm sticking around whether you like it or not.
That's the spirit.
Let's get rat-assed. He managed to step out the taxi, not pour himself out.
Hey, how much were you drinking?
Not much. Only had one glass.
So was everything okay with your friend?
Yeah. What's more, we agreed to meet up every now and again, like back in the day. Hope that's all right.
Of course it is. Just don't go overboard with the booze, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You sure about that? I don't want to find you passed out somewhere.
I see you're not gonna go easy on me. Fine. You have my word.
Well, that's that. We should head back to Kasuga's apartment for the day.
Alright. Well, we're near the train station. Do we have much over here? We've got memories. You know what? Let's take a loop through the park and over to the Chinatown stuff as well. Or drugs. Let that guy get beat up.
You're right. I'm not sure how that happened, but it should be fine if I leave it.
Don't. You might become infected or leave a scar. You need to get that treated. Let me have a look.
Wait. No, that's all right. I carry a first aid kit. I'll handle it. You're a nosy one, aren't you?
Maybe so. And you tend to look out for others at the expense of your own needs. You've got the qualities of a great leader, but it's important to look after your own well-being, too.
Huh. Hearing that from you, of all people, I appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, we got a bingo.
Begun to know them.
Okay. Cross the way in the park there. Not a park, but this was the health facility, I think. It's a hospital of sorts. Sunlight Castle, I believe. This is a retirement home. That was it. Yeah. Castles, huh? Seen a castle split into two vertically. Who the hell would believe me if I told them that? It really did happen, I swear it did. On top of that, another castle popped out of the crack from the first one.
Feels like
maybe I should visit that castle again sometime, just to prove I didn't dream the whole thing up. There are countless windows in this world. I know for a fact that I experienced one myself. At the same time, it feels like a dream. I swear I saw that huge castle split in two back in Osaka, even though another golden one emerging from it within. Yeah, people would probably think that was crazy. Awakened Soul Level 4. Kiryu's Perfect Guard is enhanced in Brawler style. Successfully performing Perfect Guard against the enemy's melee will counter... Ah! Okay. We get counterattacks. Right, so there's something in the back garden here. I think this got us into... No, this is just dead ends as well. Okay. Alright, well, that didn't do anything. Just shunt you out the way. Right. Okay. Seiko's trusty bag. and then we head into the park. Don't mind me, excuse me, coming through. Grab that. More liquid nitrogen. We really are going to have to use some of these throwables, aren't we? Upstairs where there is a... Yeah, I think it's upstairs. Ecstasy rope. Exclusive equipment for Night Queens. Fabled rope used by a legend of Shimbari. Alright. Break out the kinky stuff. Right. There is a shop up here, so that's probably what is going to trigger the conversation.
Psycho, that bag seems pretty sturdy. You have it specially made?
Well, it's not custom or anything, but it is a brand name bag, so it's good quality. And the bottom's rock solid, so it can definitely knock a few teeth loose.
Did you say teeth?
I bet it could even fend off a knife or two.
Right. Guess you picked a good one. Things are going well. Our
Bingo!
bond's getting deeper.
Okay. Okay, we were heading across the park. Let's go. We're going to avoid these guys if we can. Which way are you going? You're going that way. Alright. We're going this way then. Some dudes up there. I think there's just going to be a lot of purple dudes around. We're going to have to weave our way through them. Otherwise we're going to have some tasty fights we need to deal with. So wasn't this where we could go karting? Anything hiding in the toilet? Just picking poop out of the toilets. Right, around the corner. Oh, you made it back! Hello. Right.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
What a gorgeous view. Every time I look at the sea, memories of Okinawa keep flooding back into my mind. Playing with the kids, catching fish for dinner, a life of peace and content. I think that's probably like Yakuza 2, maybe? I don't know. Definitely, that's a much younger Kiryu, isn't it? So I'm guessing probably 1 or 2. If only I could turn back time, even just a little.
I remember this.
But here I am now, sounding like an old man. My age is catching up with me. Right. There is more in the park, but there's a bunch of dudes around. This is going to be tricky. We want to avoid the fights, because the fights are going to be very tasty. Ping, got it.
Ferris wheel from over here just never gets old.
You into Ferris wheels, Sunhee?
You could say that. Mostly I prefer to admire them from afar. I just get lost in that twinkle as it slowly spins around. Oh, and I feel the same way about merry-go-rounds.
So a day at an amusement park with you would be a day spent going around in circles. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't actually be on the rides.
Ah, a day at the amusement park with you, Kiryu-san? In that case, it actually might be cool to go for a spin. On the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round, or even one of those teacup rides together.
After that, our eyes will be going in circles. All right.
Nothing. Right, there's more over there, but there's a lot of dudes in the way. Right, can we avoid them? This is the real trick. Because otherwise it's just going to cost a lot of resources to heal up mid-fight. And could cost us a lot of money if we completely fuck it up as well.
This area's packed with fishermen today.
Speaking of, Jungi goes fishing every once in a while.
Oh, really? Did you go out on the ocean for that?
Nope, fishing holes are his go-to spot. He's generally a man of few words, but he gets really talkative while fishing. It's like the floodgates open up when his line goes out. He shares a hidden side of himself. He usually doesn't catch much, but I always feel like I've reeled in some big insights.
It's possible that the fishing pond is his space to just let go.
Do you like fishing? Why don't we go together sometime, Kiryu-san?
Sounds like you'll have me.
We've got many dates with Sun Hee set up, apparently.
That's the plan.
Amusement park,
Going well.
fishing.
I've really gotten to know them.
Right. Out there on a pier, but it looks like there's permanently a couple of guys there. So that might be a tricky one to do. We might not be able to do that. Let's see if they move. I think they're just set up there, aren't they? Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, this one in the middle, and where the tiger was. Oh, I remember fighting the tiger.
These flowers are always pristine.
They are. Say, what's your favorite flower?
Let's see. Nothing fancy, but I'd say white clovers. They're typically found everywhere. There's always a ton of them, but if you look closely, each flower is unique. No florist would ever bother selling clovers, but I never get bored of them. Plus, their little fluffy flowers are adorable. Oh, but talking about this stuff doesn't really suit me.
I disagree. Those flowers are generally overlooked. But you still notice that each one is unique. And I think that's just like you, Sun-Hee.
Huh. I'll take that as a compliment.
All right. Our bond's getting deeper.
Alright. Let's go. Right. Grab that. More plates. Now, this is quite the stage. I bet they used to put on shows. This much space, I wonder if it's possible to build a ring here. Just imagine a ring. Still gets my blood pumping after all. I am the one and only Dragon Mask, of course. I only started wrestling for Tai Chi's sake. But after a strange turn of events, I actually fought in the ring while I was in Fukuoka against a real wrestler. That was a long time ago. At this rate, Dragon Mask will fade into obscurity. In that case, I'd like to wrestle one last time. It'll be a retirement match of the decade.
That's nostalgic.
If possible, I'd like to be against Tai Chi. Now that he's all grown up, give him something to remember me by. Well, it's not completely faded from memory, because apparently... What was it? I think it was Sun Hee remembered the old wrestling matches. Right. Apparently there's a talkie bit over there. Yeah, those guys aren't moving whatsoever, are they? Okay, right. Let's do talkie bit. Apparently I can't throw myself over that ledge.
There's so much nature here. It's really soothing. Maybe I should incorporate more greenery into Komi Jewel.
Yeah, I guess it does look pretty bleak.
In that case, I might as well set up a vegetable garden too. I'd love to be able to harvest my own crops.
I can see you going all in and eventually cultivating an entire field.
Might start a new forest before we know it.
That sounds like something to look forward to.
Nope, can't jump over that.
Things are going well.
Double.
I've really gotten to know them.
Alright, 2 left. Okay, we need to get across the way, down into Chinatown. Hey, it's just Chinatown. Nope, can't skip over that. You guys need to move a bit quicker. I'd like to get past you without sparking a fight. If I can, there we go. Alright, they're all going to be purple in this direction as well. Of course they are. Pick the other side of the road then.
I'm good.
You ever go to the arcade, Sun-Hee?
Yeah, not much, but I did go to one the other day, actually. There was this claw machine prize I've been after.
Yeah? Did you get it?
I wasn't even close, and now I'm short 5,000 yen.
Now that's persistence. You do know an employee can rearrange the...
Actually, they offered, but I refused. I'd already given up at that point.
I would have accepted if I were you. But anyway, I can give you some tips next time. I'm not too shabby when it comes to claw machines.
That's encouraging. Maybe I can finally get that little rabbit that,
Hmm?
Oh, no, it was nothing. That claw machine is going down.
That's the spirit. All right. Our bond's getting deeper.
One left. Right, also. Take it. I'm supposed to go from this side. Come on. Strike a pose. There we go.
Picture perfect.
Right. Down this road here, where there's some purple guys. You stay on your side of the lane, I'll stay on mine.
This mahjong parlor's pretty high-end. If you're good at the game, then this is the spot to play.
Let's test our skills when we get a chance, then. Do you play much mahjong, Psycho?
Actually, I'm pretty good. I'm usually the last one standing whenever I play one-shot mahjong with the girls.
One-shot mahjong? What's that?
Oh, well, you just take shots of tequila based on how much you paid out. No, wait, so I end up drinking a ton. But yeah, I'm pretty good.
You mean good at mahjong, right? Things are going well.
Okay, right. So that can turn mahjong into a drinking game as well. I guess you can, with enough persistence, you can turn most things into a drinking game. Okay, down here and to the right, but it looks like there's about to be some guys that wander up, which we need to avoid. As they suddenly turn down this alleyway.
Okay.
Let's go another way.
Yeah, you guys turn and go. Sure, if you want to go down there, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Cool. Right. Said mostly avoiding fights if we can in this area because it will get a bit dicey else.
Oh,
Pink.
they're selling gyoza. Oh, it smells fantastic.
Should we get some?
That's all right. I actually prefer to make them from scratch. I always get lost in thought when I'm filling and shaping all those dumplings. It helps me think things through.
I can understand that.
And I end up making a ton whenever there are big concerns or budget issues.
I guess it takes a mountain of gyoza to hide a mountain of problems. All right.
Bingo!
Complete.
Friends forever.
Been walking for a
Ah,
while.
right, we've got to go back to the park.
Of course not. I don't get worn out that easily. Though, I don't see anything wrong with taking a break here and there.
Is that right? Then why don't we find a spot to take a breather? Let's go to that park with the view you like so much.
Okay, right. Just round... Oh, no. It's being guarded. Alright, well, I guess we're not getting that memory. Most of the memories on this side of the river are guarded. There is a talky bit in here. Can I get it without triggering these guys? Let's see.
Oh, cats are so cute. It's a shame my place doesn't allow them.
Could always try a cat cafe, right? Plenty of those around.
That's for sure. I actually did go to one once. The regulars there gave me the who's who on all the cats. At first I appreciated them filling me in, but...
Got pretty annoying, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But I ended up spending more time with them than the cats.
They try to show off their rank, huh? Well, I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, I kinda just kept my mouth shut. Oh, what if the cafe separated all the seats and each table gets their own cat? Wouldn't that be great? Then you can give all your attention to just them.
You know, but have you ever tried to get a cat to stay put?
Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
Alright, just two left with Sai-chan as well. Right. The memory that's blocked by a bunch of dudes. I mean, there's a taxi right here. If we want to avoid running into any fights, we could just hop a taxi to... yeah. So it only costs us 500. And yes, we have the counter for the perfect guard now, don't we? Right. Let's go take a nap, I guess. Bing. And everybody has to check up on me and watch me sleep. No, just Namba and Saichan this time. Okay. Should get some rest. Go on then. Better not overdo it. I mean, one glass of whiskey and catching up with friends is exhausting for our boy. I have some time today. Maybe I can focus on some things I want to do. Stroll around town wouldn't hurt. Well, if it's anything to do with, like, collecting memories, we're pretty good. We've done most of them at this point.
Kiryu, Date here.
Date-san.
I'm in Ijincho at the moment. Come out with me. We should talk. Don't try making out like you're too busy.
Is this important?
That bucket list thing you were telling me about before. I've been mulling it over ever since. Got me thinking I have too much unfinished business myself.
If I can be of some help, I'll come.
There we go. See you soon.
Where should we meet?
Rose Blossom, the cabaret club. I'll tell the bar to expect you.
Well, that's handy.
Right,
it's literally, like, 20 feet away from us, isn't it? What unfinished business are you hoping to resolve? Only one way to find out. Rose Blossom, I guess. Look, it's right there. I mean, he's old, but he still looks damn good, doesn't he? Right. This is the place Date-san told me. Right, yep. Can of lemonade. Must be all the exercise he gets from beating people up, yeah. Yeah, it's plenty of cardio and just kind of all types of exercise.
Much obliged. We've got it from here. Going over to that table.
Very good, sir. Please enjoy yourselves.
Well, what are we doing here exactly?
Catching up?
I appreciate you coming down here, Kiryu. You won't regret.
Wait, is that actually
I'll trust you on that.
ice cube-like ice cubes, not another planet?
By the way, do you two know each other? You were drinking together.
I'd introduce you to the guy, but the Daidoji faction wouldn't be happy with me.
Hmm? What's that supposed to mean?
Kid's name is Taichi. The boy you raised at Morning Glory, that Taichi.
What?
Don't start gawking at him. He hasn't clocked you either, it would seem.
Hey, don't order another yet. I need a second. Any more and I'll pass out on my way home.
It's all right, handsome. I'll watch over you until the morning.
Oh, really? You'd do that?
It's not an offer I'd make to just anyone, Tai-chan. But I feel safe with you.
That's really great. Yokohama girls are the best.
To be fair, he's of legal drinking age. Back in Okinawa, he works as a fireman.
I can't believe it. That's Taichi. What's he doing here?
On vacation?
Visiting a friend in Tokyo, so I rang him up. Offered to take him around Yokohama. Not like I was ever that close to the boy. Couldn't think of any better place to go than here.
Just took him to a strip club.
On men like him.
I know, hostess bar, but it's the closest equivalent.
What's the
Clearly,
He's supposed to think
Date-san is like the fun uncle.
somewhere he could spot me.
Because if he doesn't realize who he's looking at, there's no problem. That's why you and I are keeping our distance. Much as I'd like it, I know you can't speak directly. I still thought seeing him like this would be better than never seeing him at all.
Date-san.
You've always been too stubborn to look backward. Tell me, how does it feel? Would dying have been easier without this memory? Don't your kids warrant a spot on your list?
I'd heard about him becoming a firefighter, you know. I still keep tabs on all of them, but I never planned on seeing them again. I couldn't even risk hoping to.
That's why we're here. This is my unfinished business. You've gone through life telling yourself you have no regrets. It's not true. You just refuse to acknowledge them. And if there's anyone still breathing in this world who could convince you of that, I suppose it's me.
Date-san.
I know. When the Daidoji helped you fabricate your death, I went along with it. And it cost you everything. Haruka and Haruto. A life cut off from the people you love. I replay those events over and over in my head, wondering if I could have changed the outcome.
It was my responsibility. My death was the only thing that could have ensured their safety. Date-san, you have nothing to blame yourself for.
Either way, that was a long time ago. Maybe now I could make a difference? Maybe?
Hold on. Who are they?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
Hey, why are all the girls hanging out here? Send some to our table.
Very sorry, sir. We'll address this at once.
You'd better. We're paying customers too, ain't we?
I apologize, everyone. I didn't know I'd be so popular in here.
That's because Tai-chan is the cutest. I won't drink with anyone else.
You mean it?
Piss off, you dumb fucking tourist. You really think you're hot shit?
Damn it. I might have tipped those girls too well. Wanted Taichi to have a good time, you know.
Keep him distracted.
Dangerous. Everyone's too drunk.
Hey, you're being very impolite, aren't you? Calm down and someone will join you soon.
Excuse me? I don't take lip from working girls. Whoa!
Okay, right. You don't touch the girls. Number one rule.
Hey, don't be a fool. As long as Taichi's there, you can't intervene.
All night's ruined now. I'm gonna discipline this chick.
No!
Huh?
That's enough. You make me sick.
Owen Kiryu taught his kids well. Never hurt a woman. Stand up.
You want to discipline her, huh? Learn some discipline yourself.
Well, I'll be. Who would have thought Taichi had it in him?
He's full of surprises.
Not so fucking fast! Hey, shit dick! Nobody likes a guy who hogs the tits!
Ah, Tai-chan, are you okay? Please get up, please.
Excuse me, that's quite enough. Leave it once or I'll call the police.
Shut your mouth. This is your fault, scumbag.
Is he out cold? Right, you can't see it. I'm here if he's out cold.
You back for Taichi 10 times over.
Uncle. Is it really you, Uncle Kaz? Uncle.
Hands off of me! Everybody has a death wish tonight. Whole world's been shitting on me. Now, I'm gonna shit on all of you!
We can take this outside? Yeah, I was going to say, never in the club. Also, we brought backup.
Allow me.
Okay.
You want some? You're gonna get
Right.
Now then.
Ooh, it's only from melee attacks then. He whiffed it.
Let's do it.
Move. Right off.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Sure. Right, just down to the one last guy. He's already drunk enough. Let's see if we can poison him as well. Yeah, there you go.
Much better. It's my turn. I haven't been warmed up yet.
Right.
Oh, all the damn luck. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Okay, I take it we took it outside, beat the crap out of them, and then brought their unconscious corpses down back here.
Sleeping like a baby. He's more drunk than he is hurt. Maybe we overdid it a little.
He's fine.
Sir?
He's gonna make a great firefighter. Boy's in good shape. Hell, he's a grown man.
Taichi's gonna wake up before too long. You should leave. We'll catch up. I'll stay behind and try to clean up this mess.
Thanks.
Uncle Kaz!
Hey, rise and shine, kid. What a night.
Oh, I'm real sorry. I remember there was a fight. Somebody came and defended me.
Somebody? You mean was Kiryu here?
Huh?
Joking. You were calling out for him, Taichi. Uncle Kaz, you said.
Really? Weird. Guess I was dreaming.
The good news is you held your own, protecting that girl of yours. Huh. Not every man is the sort who'd do that, you know. Even if they wanted to.
Actually, that's my trick when I need to be brave. I think about what Uncle Kiryu would do. When I remember the way he was, it's like I can shut down any fear inside me.
You don't say.
Throw hands.
That's a pretty
Also,
clever technique. Should
has
give
the
it a try
stream gone
myself.
down?
Yeah, sure. It always works for me.
Network error? Is there a problem with the stream? I mean, I've only dropped frame. No, okay, right. Clearly, it was just the browser was having issues.
This place good?
Kanagawa PD contact recommended it to me. Order one drink, sit as long as you like. From now on, consider this my Ijincho hideout.
So you mean...
You still see us good, yeah. Like I said, I think it was just...
Stay on top of that bucket
I was getting a network error on the browser window, so...
It's only the start of it. I've got calls going out all over Yokohama.
Stop. You realize that if the Daidoji faction catches on, we'll both pay.
They haven't objected yet, have they? Not even Taichi knows you're still out there. Trust me, the fearsome Daidoji faction has nothing to worry about.
You're testing them.
Look, I realize I'm taking a risk here. But when it comes to your final days, I don't care. Nothing you say is gonna stop me. If Daidoji has a problem, they know where I am. So then, Taichi stir anything in you? Do you regret what happened tonight? Because I saw your face.
It wasn't even nighttime, it was like middle of the day.
Proud young man. You have ties to this world. They don't disappear when you turn your back.
You're not wrong.
Dragons don't have the luxury of dying forgotten. Taichi remembers you. People remember you. Kazuma Kiryu never walked the easiest path, but the steps he took always bore fruit. You have the responsibility to reap the harvest you've sown. I've never been more certain. I'll call you again. Kasuga and all that is important, but take some time for yourself, too.
Date-san. Thank you. I don't have the words. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Taichi and the others. I thought maybe I'd been able to let go. That even if I never saw them again, I'd be fine. But when I heard his voice with my own ears, when he was right there in front of me, who knew I'd be so happy? I certainly didn't.
That's more than you need to say. Now I've got quite some work to do.
Oh, okay. Yokohama 3. Oh no, it's just the other pages we've done. Right. And he might show up at Dundoku Island. I don't know if that's as important as maybe Kasuga hanging out with, what was her name? Hanako? Sorry for the wait. All good? So did you get to chat with your friend? Yeah, our talk made me realize something important, actually. Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. Anyway, where to next? Huh? A legendary dragon, to think you'd return. Restaurant Row, I'll be expecting you. Come alone. I mean, we're on Restaurant Row, right? Message me. Something the matter? Somewhere I need to be. Mind tagging along? Of course not. Let's get on the move. I'd say I'm not curious. Restaurant Row, huh? Maybe I should drop by. Isn't it like... No, I guess not. It is... over there. Right. Can we run into stuff where we are? Okay, so we know there's something there. Apparently we've got some memories here, which we didn't do before. Let's do those. Right, let's double back. Basically need to head to the bar once more. Apparently just here. Okay. Survive. It's a great bar, but it doesn't hold a candle to Serena. I let loose a little too much last time and sang like crazy. I ought to thank Number and the others for hanging out with me. But that said, karaoke really is a mysterious thing. It's nothing like working up a sweat from fighting or hitting in the batting cages. Sure, you still feel exhausted, but in a pleasant way. What's really fascinating is how you might each catch a glimpse of someone's true colors depending on what song they chose to sing.
That's nostalgic.
I was the only person singing back then. I have to listen to everyone else picks next time. Right. I'm trying to remember. Is there a way to get up onto the rooftops? I'm sure it was part of like a mission. Like the... Call me Jewel. It appears to be in here, or at least above. Right. Oh, no, it is in here. We just couldn't see it earlier. Oh, clothing store. Ever since I joined the faction, I'd adhere to their dress code every single day. I haven't really thought about choosing my own clothes. But the usual outfit I used to wear, the grey suit and the red shirt with the popped collar. Guess you could say that was more my style.
That takes me back.
I'm starting to realize I can't wear whatever I want anymore. Right, okay. So we did get that memory right. We're going to go nab this one here. If we can. Can't get that one. Golf Novice. We could maybe try for that, but you know what? That's a bit of a distraction. Is there... There's like one more conversation somewhere, isn't there? Because we're not done one. I think there's one or two more left with Sai-chan. They might not be here. They might be in a different spot. Oh no, there's one. Okay, well that makes sense. We can get that one and then go grab that. Okie doke.
Not a scratch.
Scoot your butts over in this direction. Hold on to your butts. So with you guys. There's a memory over here somewhere. As well as a rocket launcher. As you do. Oh, not a memory. A person. Hey there, stranger. Me? Yup. If you've got some money on you, I could run a couple of games here. Games? Are you some kind of card shark? Just a humble gambler. Koi, Oshikobu, as you please. Consider yourself welcome. Never know, might walk away a little richer. Didn't exactly expect a gambling den in a place like this. Sure, that could be entertaining. Happy to hear it. Just down the ladder, whenever you are in the mood. Don't mind me asking, why did you just say I'm welcome? Are you inviting anyone out who passes by? Actually, I keep a very tight list of clientele. It's just, you remind me of a kid I once knew. When I was running games in West Park in Kamurocho. Imagine that. Sometimes that's all it takes. Good luck to you, stranger. Okay, so that is just part of West Line. Actually, you know what? Sure. Let's head down here.
Woo! Let's keep going.
Wasn't it like this way? Guess not. Sure, we were able to go that way before. Oh no, we are. We just need to get our shoes a bit wet. No idea there was a gambling den here. Oddly enough, gambling dens always remind me of Haruka. She had a gambler's instinct, one that's strangely good at that. Her predictions were always right on the money. After listening to her, I ended up winning too much and a huge fight broke out.
This brings back memories.
Those memories never fail to make me smile nowadays. Feel a bit sorry for those gamblers, though. We've gathered 30 memories. I'm mostly doing it so we can build up our strength more than anything else. I'm interested really in the gambling stuff. Right. I'm doing it so we have the perks in combat. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
Apparently there's another ping just down there, but that one's in white. Are we going across the river? No. There's another one there near an ATM. Alright, let's just get the conversation. With those guys. Where are we?
It's been pretty sunny over here. Maybe because of all the rain back in Hawaii.
I actually really like the rain.
Oh, is that right? That's pretty rare.
Well, to be more accurate, it's not the rain, but the umbrellas. I love stepping out with a fancy umbrella, so I think rainy days are great.
I get what you mean. The rain can be nice now and again. I once owned a really fancy umbrella. But there was no match for the typhoon that day.
Who goes out during a typhoon?
All right.
Yeah, I figure there's still one more. Where it is, though, I have no idea. I can't see it on the map. Another quick scan. I can't see. Pink talky balloon. Maybe it'll show up after an event. Alright, well, we need to head down to Restaurant Row. So, let's just leg it down the middle of the road.
We gonna fight some more?
We'll fight when necessary. We're taking it easy because, you know, our boy here has been well, I was about to say going through cancer treatment. That's the problem. He's not been taking the treatment, has he? Right. Alright, well, there's some dudes down here, and we will run into them, so fuck it. Let's fuck them up!
Well, let's get started.
Apparently he has a crossbow.
Yeah.
Right.
Allow me.
You're weak.
Huh?
Something wrong?
Let's do it.
Right, just the last guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you got 3 shots out. Okay, never mind. Hello, fears.
Here we go.
Did you really think you'd win?
Hey, somebody got a heal out of it. Do I need to patch anybody up? Sure. Let's have a quick snack, shall we? Sure. Let's all nibble on some ramen.
Delicious.
Actually, probably get away with something much smaller. There you go.
Ugh. How the hell did I eat so much?
Bag of crisps. There you go.
Good stuff.
That'll do. Right. Where were we headed? Down here somewhere. Right. Snap that. See. Conveniently or inconveniently? Okay. Whereabouts are we having this conversation? In here?
Good warm-up.
Nope.
Hey.
I've got something to take care of real quick. Mind waiting for me? No problem. You sure you'll be okay on your own, though? Want us to tag along? It's fine. I'll be back before you know it. You better. Wonder what he's up to. What's up with him? Who knows? Message said they'd be waiting here. It's been a while, Kazuma Kiryu. Wait. On? The Amon clan believes they're the strongest in the world and is made up of skilled fighters. We've clashed countless times, as long as I can remember. Kept hounding me to fight, saying that me being the legendary dragon hindered the clan's claim to strength. You haven't forgotten about us, have you? How could I? When you were this persistent. How'd you guys know I was back? After your retirement, we targeted Ichiban Kasuga, who had been making a name for himself as the new dragon in town. While we were keeping tabs on him and his flunkies, you showed up right out of thin air. Surprising, really. To think the dragon would resurge. Couldn't keep yourself away, could you?
Not quite.
I didn't return because I wanted to. Not that it's any of your business. Why, of course it is. In the past, you've insulted the Amon clan time after time. The fact remains that you are but a thorn in our side. If you intend on making a comeback, we won't let that slide. Besides, having you roam the streets in your weakened state guarded by your allies only tarnishes our reputation. Feels like talking to a wall, just like old times.
Kiryu-san!
Didn't I tell you guys to wait? Sorry, we just worried about you. Who's he? This guy picking a fight with you, Kiryu-san? No need for Kiryu-san to bother with him. If he wants beating so badly, he'll have to go through all of us. So these are your little friends. How weak you've become, Kazuma Kiryu. Once shouldered everything yourself and fought alone. To think you'd have allies looking after you now. Think strength means not relying on others? Well, putting your trust in someone else takes courage. Quit shoving your ideology down other people's throats. Keep running your mouth about Kiryu-san and I'll show you no mercy. Interesting. Let's see just how far the mighty dragon has fallen.
Hope you're ready to die.
Let's beat him down.
Wow! I didn't even get a chance! Okay. Was that an RNG thing? Oh, like, genuinely, no, this is scripted. Well, I mean, if it was... If we were supposed to die, then we would have to restart the fight, but yeah. You're weak, Kazuma Kiryu. Too weak, both physically and mentally. Is this all you can do? I told you, I'm not the same man I was before. What a bore. Here, how about this? Say I killed one of your precious comrades. Would that awaken your old self?
What'd you say?
The clan's line of work is assassination, you know. It'd be easy for me to sacrifice as many lives as it takes to revive the legendary dragon. Don't you dare lay a hand on them. Looks like you do have some fight left in you. It's time you take this seriously for your allies' sake. Guess some things never change. Now show me your true strength. Show me what these bonds of yours are made of. Better, if you want to protect your friends. Come on. Well, it's not that serious. He hasn't done this tearing off the shirt thing. Dragon Resurgence. When your hype meter is full, Kiryu can now use Dragon Resurgence. A powerful skill allows you to move freely in the battlefield. Hold right trigger to activate it, then use B, X, and Y to attack until the timer is at the top of the screen expires. You can increase the duration of Dragon Resurgence by strengthening Kiryu's bonds with his party. I mean, we've been doing that.
It's over.
Okay, so we have an ultimate mode now. And it netted us $500,000.
Doing better than I thought. Learning more every day.
Why would I pick a different role if I could just hammer away at somebody? I know I messed around with the other jobs in Yakuza Like a Dragon, but I normally just came back to like everyone's starting role anyway. Or let you hurt them. Yeah, that hit just now. Felt like just like one of ones from your past. Left a mark too, no doubt about it. It's like your bond you share with your allies is what gives you strength now. You're still raring to go? No, I'll leave you be for now. Were just a geezer on the decline, I would have killed you here and now. But you've still got some growing to do. This bond of you and your allies have, or whatever. Call it what you will. Should you develop your bonds and grow even stronger, I'll return to fight you once more. I'll be one to take you down. Not some illness. I'm sure I'm not alone in that sentiment. Don't you dare forget that. Strength of our bonds. So I forgot to ask, how's it going, Fears? Friday? Like, are you still doing the teaching thing, or is it back to assignments and such? You're okay?
Right.
Yeah, and you guys? We're fine, somehow. That was a tough fight. Sorry for dragging you guys into this mess. All good. We're used to getting mixed up in stuff. Not like it wasn't any of our business anyway. We mess with our friend, they mess with us, right? Right.
Thanks.
Alrighty then. Let's take care of that. Takes care of that. Come on, let's get going. Seems I got some tough friends. All memories ticked off. And keep boosting up that bond level, because apparently it gives me some weird ultimate mode. Well, I made it through that, thanks to all of them. Still, not sure what's waiting for us, though. Before I head back to Kasuga's place, maybe I should buy some new gear and make sure I'm ready. Ah, we need to get recommended gear level 4. And the problem is, he doesn't use any weapons. His knockdown chain attacks are now stronger. Okay. Right. Where does it advise? Is it just pointing back to the apartment? Yeah. I guess it put us right next to a weapons store. What can we get in here? Okay, level 4, and that fits our girl here. Sure. Well, just over $500,000. Wow, okay. Equip now, yeah. So we need a fancy handbag, and we need a stick. So I don't think Namba's using a level 4 at the moment. Let's have a look. Do we have gear? I wear any level 4 armor? Do we have anything like that? A hat. Currently equipped by the girls, though. Any level 4 clothing? Embroidered. Okay, no. Boots. Yeah, the girls are all set up with level 4 gear. I'm not. Okay, right. Where can we get a stick for Namba? We've got those. And your handbag's actually level 4. Okay, right. So it's just Namba and then some clothes for me, I guess. Let's go shopping. Right, where are we going to get a stick for Namba?
Remember,
What have we here? A Chinese pub.
Good old Lin Lin. Actually, Sachan went undercover there. Nearly got her armpits licked, and then...
Not another word.
Sorry you had experienced that.
Aside from that fiasco, the pub itself is great.
That right. And maybe it's worth checking out.
You out on this one, Sachan?
If everyone's going, I'll go. Without anyone I know's still there. Besides, I'm sure the current staff isn't connected to their sordid past.
All right. Then let's go have a drink there sometime.
Yeah, sometime. We're gonna go find where we can maybe get weapons. Pharmacy? No. Cookware? No. There's clothes over here. Hustle Boutique. No, not the Love Magic Shop. Guess it's going to be the pharmacy. The dance equipment, no. Anything on the other side of town? Luxury brands. I mean, stick. Maybe? But I think that's more likely baseball bat and stuff for Kasuga. But that's definitely more stick-like up there, isn't it? Yeah. Are you guys red? You're red. Fuck it. Let's beat you up. I need to go in that direction.
I think I'll enjoy this. It's my turn.
Here we go.
Time to put you down!
Right.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Let's put him down. No bombs for you. Or maybe not. You just lighten the fuse while you're going down next time.
Let's do it.
Allow me.
There you go. Down you go. Right. We were heading in this direction. Oh, look, more lads to beat up. You know what? We'll take a hard pivot. Right, we're going to go back to the batting cages. Apparently, golf shop as well? Might. Yeah, that might be it. Okay. Okay. We're on the dangerous side of town now. It's multiple stars. I'm trying to grab the gem. There you go. Collecting all the herbs.
No problem, so.
I missed the case. Never mind. Can't go back. So I can run bollocks first into a bollard, apparently. Now we turn. Let's go with peach schnapps. Okay. How do I get in here? Yeah. definitely not. Is it golf heaven right here?
Why?
Yeah,
Be
there we go.
nice.
There we go.
Have you ever tried golf, Kiryu-san?
I have, yeah. I've spent plenty of time on the course. Do you play at all?
Well, golf's a big talking point with customers in my line of work. I went to a driving range to try it out, but I couldn't get the hang of it. I had a hard time just hitting the ball. Got any good tips for that?
You just have to get used to it. Even practicing your swing alone can make a huge difference.
Oh, so that's why old guys are always swinging their umbrellas around.
Let's hope so. Things are going well.
There we go. A full bingo card.
Complete.
That's going to boost some bond levels. Right, also, memories. Golf course. Kind of like batting cages. Both great places to relieve stress. I think I went to one in Santa Bori before, right? With Karo? Somehow she managed to damage her golf club so badly it bent. Employee even yelled at us for it. Back then, I thought she was someone who was perfect in every way, but hey. But she's actually pretty clumsy.
Feels like just yesterday.
Even though we went our separate ways, I still cherish the time we spent together. Alright, rush mode is leveled up as well. Right.
Hey, Kiryu-san, feel like taking a break?
Sure. You feeling tired?
Oh, I'm just in the mood for something sweet. How about Plage? They make the best lattes.
Then that's where we'll go.
Also, there's a green talky bit here.
Can't get over how huge this school is. That the student council's totally drunk on power.
Ugh, you read too much manga.
I was friends with the head of our student council, actually. She spent most of her time negotiating budgets for clubs. Seemed stressful.
So in the end, they're really just middle managers.
Reality never lives up to manga.
Shiny things, all about the shiny things. Right, let's try the batting cages. Let's see if we can get number a stick. Probably not, but I mean we can hope. Is that the side? Yeah, okay. Sell sticks? No, he sells surfboards out of a food wagon. Okay. Okay, right. Where the fuck are we getting Nambo's stick? Unless I've already picked one up. I guess I might have picked one up, but I just didn't equip it because I like the poison condition. No, snake cane is as good as it gets. I guess we'd have to make one? Possibly? Cookware, like I said, definitely not. Dance equipment, definitely not. The adult shop, probably not. Pharmacy, maybe he was a nurse. Just try the imported. Anything else over here? Souvenir shop. But we'd have to fight some dudes to get in there. It'd be a tough fight because it's purple. Yeah. Say we try the pharmacy. There's nowhere else we can really get close. I mean, try the pharmacy, but there's also the weaponsmith. I suppose there's another one on this side of town, is there? Hello, happy juice bars. Where's the greens? No, it's just the one down there, isn't it? Alright then. Well, I guess we're toddling back over town. Fuck it, we'll find a taxi as well. We have the money. I don't want to accidentally get into a fight and end up losing a whole bunch of cash. 500. Let's start off with... I don't think I can go to Kamurocho. Ooh. Interesting. No. Until the story tells us to go there. Top end there by the pharmacy. Kamurocho is liable to be like more difficult stuff. Across the road. There we go. What are you selling in here in the way of weapons? Yes. Centennial cane sets us back $500,000. The rake is not useful. Apparently that's a maid thing. Alright. Okay, right. Everyone has level 4 weapons, which is basically the requirement covered. So I guess we can head back to the apartment, because I think that's probably going to kickstart whatever the next bit is.
Woo! Let's keep...
The only other thing would be get clothes. But I'm not sure if that is wholly necessary. Yeah. Alright. Oh, actually, we could upgrade the stuff. We've got so many materials now. Let's not go to the apartment yet. Let's go via the blacksmith. Right. So we need to, yeah, just head down this way.
I'm good.
Right, let's see what we can do to upgrade stuff. I mean, can we craft anything with what we've got? Homeless guy. Don't have enough rainbow fragments. Snake cane is what we've been using. Charm cane needs a rainbow geode. Okay. Our assassin. Lava geode. Electric geode and Semdin X. Barmaid. Ice geodes. No, okay. All we can do then is upgrade. The brand thing. Seals of Flames. Okay, we have to get it to level 10. Bolts, Severance, Steel Force. Alright, 170 chunks. It's mostly about mana. Fragments we do find a lot of. Is it to 7? Or could give up a couple. Or this is to 9. Pure steel. Let's go with another round of... There you go. That gives us a strength boost as well. Now, if we're going to watch out for anybody, it's definitely our boy Namba. So it does mean, theoretically, we can also do branding. Yeah. Have an empty slot. Fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage. Or just pure blunt attacks. No, we don't get a sense of like what it'll do. Let's say cold on top of poison. No, we're not going to do poison damage now. Actually, can we get poison? Bleed, blight, burning, pestilence, paralysis, inflict stun. Inflicting stun could be quite good. Rage silence. Boost basic attack. Critical hit. Let's... I mean, paralysis seems pretty good way to go. Rare increases success rate of doing paralysis. Success rate. It's not a guarantee. Whereas these are boost damage of ice attacks. Okay, yeah, so it's boosting, it's not applying the other basic attack. I mean, he does potentially breathe on them and poison them, so I guess the poison is still a good way to go. You will just do strengthening. To 5? Boost basic damage output. Likewise with the bag. Where are we? There you go. Get this up to 5. Okay, very least, everyone should hit a little bit harder now. And we just need to head across the way to the apartment. Yeah.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
All right. Stuff gonna kick off the moment we come here. So it said something about recommended level, so I presume a fight's gonna start soon.
Fine.
It's me. Got it. I'll be right over. Something came up. I have to return to the Komi Jewel. Will you be alright?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'm tired anyhow, so I'm gonna take a break. And let's call it a day. We'll meet up again later. Roger that. No surprise, all things considered. Yeah, go on then. Let's crash. For the first time, nobody's watching me as I sleep. They all fucked off before I went to bed. Already? Was I out that long?
Hello?
Kiryu-san, it's Son-hee. Sorry to bring bad news, but it looks like the Seiryu clan set us up.
What do you mean?
Here, check the video I sent you. It was posted just now by Tatara, one of the more popular VTubers.
Same one that's...
VTuber?
Got, Kasuga in trouble? Yeah.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya! As always, we're out to boldly reveal the evils this media's just too scared to touch. The title for today's episode is... A super big shot Yakuza long thought dead suddenly returns from the grave? First off, let's take a good look at this photo. In it is Kazuma Kiryu, legendary Yakuza to some, hardened criminal to others. Known as the Dragon of Dojima in Kamurocho, he was also the chairman of the Tojo clan, the largest Yakuza group in the Kanto area. 7 years ago, in Hiroshima, Kiryu-san was shot to death as a result of gang-related activities. Or so we were led to believe. This video here, recorded in Hawaii, is no more than a few days old. And if we zoom in to get a closer look... My! He looks a lot like Kazuma Kiryu, doesn't he? I mean, they're practically twins! Now, let's continue the footage, shall we?
Long time no see, Kasuga.
What, they had a directional mic as well?
Is that you? Who else would it be?
You hear that? The other guy just called him Kiryu-san, didn't he? Does that not blow your mind, people? The dragon is back from the dead! Oh, and we're not done just yet. This footage hides yet another juicy surprise. Did you happen to catch it? Right here. Do you all remember him?
Long time no see, Kasuga.
It's Ichiban Kasuga, whose cover we blew on this channel before. Yokohama's so-called hero. So a long-lost legend is really alive and kicking. Plus he's pals with Ichiban Kasuga? Okay, what is really going on here? To help shed light on that, I've invited some very special guests for this occasion. You'll be meeting the Underworld's top dogs, currently leading the most powerful Yakuza organization in Japan. Here we go! These gentlemen are in charge of a group called the Seiryu clan. Thank you both for joining us today. Let's get right to it. You've seen the footage of Kazuma Kiryu yourselves. What do you think?
That's him, without a shadow of a doubt. As a matter of fact, he paid a little visit to our office here only yesterday, which goes to show the man never died. It was an act. That, in turn, leads me to believe law enforcement might have had a hand in this charade.
You're saying the police helped Kiryu fake his death? How is that even possible?
Kazuma Kiryu was the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, and despite their rivalry, he was also quite close with Chairman Watase of the Omi Alliance. Naturally, he would have had a wide range of support from Japan's underground.
It's good to see journalism is alive and kicking in Japan, isn't it? Though apparently it all has to be done by VTubers.
The political and finance sectors. If even one of those groups were to put pressure on the police, well, I'm sure you can imagine they'd comply. But let's move on. Take a look at this footage from yesterday.
Kazuma Kiryu again! And sitting across from him, is that?
Yes, that would be the two of us.
Can you elaborate on what's going on here?
Kazuma Kiryu, as you clearly saw in the Hawaii footage, is likely the one pulling Ichiban Kasuga's strings. Now why, after spending so long in hiding, would he suddenly emerge like this? I can only think of one plausible reason. The resurrection of the Tojo clan. He came here just as we'd finished refurbishing the old Tojo clan headquarters, stating he'll use any means to reclaim it. Need proof? The video here should be more than enough to convince you.
Wow, I'm glad you're both safe. What a menace Kiryu is. How can he just be allowed to walk free?
Well, he's been officially pronounced dead. It's why the police can't touch him. Still, in an effort to make a difference, we brought this to your attention in hopes that it would help.
Oh, now it's all starting to come together. Thank you so much for this information. Well, everyone,
Well, it's quite the stitch-up job, isn't it?
chase Kazuma Kiryu to the ends of the earth. Fear not. This state-protected, privileged class of Yakuza can't run forever. The truth will always win out. Above all, the Tojo clan must not be resurrected. Let's make sure to put a stop to it. That's all for today. And if you spot Kazuma Kiryu, drop me a line.
Well, I guess I don't need to fake my name anymore, do I?
Kiryu-san, we got trouble on the internet. It's the damn Tatara again.
I guess you already know.
Sun-hee just finished telling me.
You gonna be alright? Now that your name and face are broadcast out in the open?
I'm not sure. We'll see how Hanawa responds. But either way, I don't have long to live. In that sense, it's not a big deal.
Don't say that, Kiryu-san.
You know, maybe I ought to give Ebina and Sawashiro a word of thanks. And then some.
Seriously? I, for one, want to know what the hell they were thinking. What was their goal in all this?
Distraction
Got
from
under their
the...
skin yesterday.
Yeah.
And this was how they retaliated.
Hey, didn't Tatara spread rumors about Ichiban too? Something like former Yakuza makes a killing by forcing other ex-criminals to steal? He was only doing his job, but the video spun it completely out of context.
Right.
That channel's known for trying to expose the evil the media's too afraid to touch. And actually, their scoops are mostly legitimate. But why does their information get twisted when the spotlight's on Ichiban and Kiryu-san?
Maybe because they're bankrolled by
Tell you.
certain people?
Not only that, why is Ebina bothering to lend Tatara a hand? Seems pretty out of place for a Yakuza to go on camera like that. Plus, that footage with Kiryu-san was taken just yesterday. Yet they already had a smear campaign prepped and ready?
They used a hidden camera as well.
Got a good eye, Psycho.
Sun-hee, did you come running all this way?
The situation called for it. But this isn't about me. I don't have positive proof yet, but there's a good chance Ebina and Tatara were partners for a long time.
Is that right? How long are we talking?
At least before any of you even knew their names.
How can you be so sure?
Why else would Ebina and his lackey go on stream with some VTuber who has nothing to do with the Yakuza? Anyone in the position to lead the Seiryu clan would never pull a stunt like that. It's too big a risk for one, but as you saw, they did it anyway. So, here's what I think could happen. Ebina might start using Tatara to broadcast any propaganda that suits his needs. And that's to 5 million subscribers, by the way. And I'll even take it a step further and say this. I think Ebina's been Tatara's major source of intel for everything that's happened so far.
Wait a minute. So, Ebina, a leader in the Yakuza world, is behind the Tatara channel of all things?
What makes you think that, Sun-hee?
Ebina's background tells it all. He used to be one of Tokyo PD's top elites.
Was he really? And now he's a Yakuza captain. Talk about turning the wrong leaf. What would make him do that?
I don't
Money!
know particulars. There wasn't any scandal I could trace it to. But with history like that, I'm sure he's got a wealth of stories the media's never seen or heard.
Isn't that a fair bit of assumption, though?
Educated
Sure.
guess.
But it's not like it's unfounded.
Oh, you know what? This involves Ichiban directly. Right after Tatara effectively canceled him, Sawashiro goes and sends him to Hawaii.
Meaning...
Well, I just wonder, had Ichiban been able to keep giving work to ex-Yakuza, would he still have said yes to going there?
So then, Sawashiro wanted Kasuga in Hawaii for his own ends. And for that to happen, Tatara made it so he had to leave his job. The timing was too convenient.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, it's possible Sawashiro's been stringing Ichiban along. And if that's true, it's not a stretch to say they know more than they let on about Polycana.
So, if everything was orchestrated by Ebina and Sawashiro, what would be their next move?
Good question. I guess that's the part we're all stumped on.
Hello, Eldritch.
I would love to, but the situation's changed. One false step, and we'll be staring down every last member of the Seiryu clan. After putting footage like that out there, they're obviously ready for a fight. And if Kiryu-san isn't his usual self, we shouldn't pick a fight we can't win.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think you might be right.
Okay, then why don't we do this?
What?
Now that the Seiryu clan opened a branch office, there shouldn't be as many of them back at Ijincho. So, we should hit their HQ first. Figure we might be able to get who's in charge to talk.
Nanba, that's actually not such a bad idea.
Also, it's just round the corner.
Let's give it a shot.
Right. Let's do a little bit of a dungeon crawl. We're 5:15. I've got 45 minutes to take down the Seiryu clan, who are, like I said, just around the corner here. Right. Out of my way, folks. We've got some ass to kick.
I'm fine.
Let's pick up as many drugs as we can.
Here we are, Kiryu-san. Seiryu clan headquarters.
That's why you're banging on about the worm. Right.
There he is. Been waiting for you, tough guy. I'm here with Men's Vice Journal.
Great. What now?
Feast your eyes, bros and bastards. You're taking an exclusive look at the most legendary Yakuza to ever walk the streets. Thanks to the Tatara channel, he's the talk of the town once more. Introducing Kazuma Kiryu.
I see what's going on here. They're hyenas lapping up a bigger man's fame.
How about you give us an interview, Kiryu-san?
Alright. I get to beat up Yakuza on a Friday and then roll some dice this evening.
He could live in secrecy.
So, how deep into the sands of Arrakis are you?
Comments, concerns, give me something.
Out of the way.
Oh! Ow! I think I broke a bone.
No way he got hurt just from that.
Talk about bad acting.
Yo, did you guys see that? Dude freaking wrecked me! That right there's the real, uninhibited Kazuma Kiryu!
That's the real Kazuma Kiryu.
I'm not in the mood for child's play. So get the hell out of my sight.
This is the same Kiryu who's sick, right?
What the fuck, man? That shit really did break a bone! Well, guess what? It's all on camera.
Huh. I'm surprised you didn't die on impact.
Hurry up and get him, guys! I'll be right here recording. I even got a killer title. Legendary Yakuza Kazuma Kiryu gets straight up owned on camera.
You really want another reality check, huh?
Looks like your boys are too scared to move a muscle.
That's alright. We got ourselves an arrangement.
Looks like Ebina knew we were coming.
First he spreads lies, then he lays a trap. I'd say his true colors are starting to show.
Alright, well now I would say it's a little bit fairer.
This pretty much amounts to a declaration of war.
Then how should we handle this, Kiryu-san?
No question.
Preemptive strike!
They want to fight. They've got one. Let's go!
I'm ready. It's my turn.
Here we go.
I guess I've not got my special ability. But let's see if we've got something that could do multiple bowling. Many late nights, raising his attack and can stack. Cast a stun. Rage, action prompt. Sure, let's drop the hammer. Oh, I guess it's not those guys back there. Okay. Okay, I thought it was all of them. Those guys are the second wave. In that case, fine.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Something wrong?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Play, do we? You're gonna get stomped.
Sure, we'll take the proximity bonus.
Right.
Allow me.
You want
No holding back.
You're gonna be in a whirl. It's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah?
Weak to that? Sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
Sure. Let's patch up those that need patching up. Let's do a little bit of a stashed bottle. Why not?
Have fun with this. Ugh, I could use a breather. Cheers!
Cheers! Here we go.
I think one of these breaks. Hold, action pump, burnt.
You want some?
You're weak. What's the holdup?
Let's not spend too much on.
Here we go. Sorry about that.
Second wave. There you go.
Let's do it.
These guys have sticks.
Allow me.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. Just like bowling. Hey, cousin Nico, let's go bowling.
What?
Better start begging for mercy.
You're gonna get stomped.
Where'd he pull that sword from?
Here we go.
Somebody's guarding. Somebody's dead.
Much better.
Yeah.
I'm not backing down.
You seem like the easiest target.
Here we go.
Want some?
It's my turn. You're gonna get stomped.
I'll take you.
Okay, that's it. Give him a kick in.
Allow me.
Regular attacks.
Right. Of course we won.
We have a winner.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Well, that paid for one of the weapons we brought, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Whew. There's more where this came from.
Also, wow, stream's gone again? Can people see me? Or is it literally just my preview window?
What do you mean by that?
Hard to say.
Like, there's definitely something up with the stream today.
Answer me now.
We get an opportunity to save, we might save and call it. All good, okay.
I can't guarantee you'll like
I guess it's just me that's suffering it.
Okay, I got a message from the Tatara channel. They knew about you. It said you'd be coming to Seiryu HQ. They also said to taunt you and get footage that the clan would protect us if we did.
So Sunhee's guess was right. Ebina really has been pulling Tatara's strings.
Yeah. And Sawashira's his accomplice. They also made Kasuga go to Hawaii. There had to be a reason for that, too.
What kind of reason, though?
Let me ask what's happening in Hawaii. I've got a contact over there.
Who would that be?
He probably means Hanawa-san, the guy from the Taitoji faction.
Or just rings Kasuga.
He's not picking up?
Isn't it late at night over there? Could be they're all snoring by now.
Something could be wrong. End of chapter then, maybe? Are we going back to... We might be. That's quite a lot of blood. Alright. Well, if the stream keeps giving out like this, we might have to call it here. Because I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not dropping frames or anything like that, but every so often just twitches. When it suddenly, like, all I've got is a black screen, it goes, there's nobody watching. I go, huh? Refresh. So, yeah, I think something is up. So, we'll save.